Hey,
what? What's going on here?
You know what it is, man. It's Savage
Hey,
AF.
where do those cameras come from?
Wait, I think they might be taping.
We're at a diner trying to have some cheeseburgers.
Hey,
and a
malt.
and a malt.
Savage AF, y'all. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. I'm your boy Black Pedro.
I am comedian Shang, aka Jokis Khan.
Ooh, okay, there you go.
That's going to be my new AKA.
That's the new handle.
That's
okay,
the new handle.
All right, man. Savage AF. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We're here to talk politics, hot topics, and current events. And then I don't give a fluff kind of style.
Yes.
Don't worry. We are grown men who do curse a lot.
But we will not be cursing initially because that messes up the algorithm. But it will be coming your way. This is just like a preview of profanity.
Prefanity is what we call it.
Prefanity of very, very. And we won't be talking about porn this show.
Right. Exactly.
I don't think we've talked about porn in depth at all yet. We haven't really gone into the.
I mean, it's a personal topic, so
yeah.
know.
I personally like Brazilian booty bangers, which I think is the depth of the story, the conflict they have in the movie is just gripping.
The conflict is that are those real?
Yeah,
or not? Savage AF, listen, you guys follow us on our YouTube channel. That's where we're live right now. I see Maya Baker out there, LG, Mizzo Williams, Damani Jones, Lady Hazel May. Shout out to all of y'all for being there. Our comment section goes off, so make sure you chime in with the subscribe, get notified. YouTube.com/C/Savage World, all one word. Subscribe, get notified, click the buttons, ring the bells, tell a friend, share, rate, comment.
Share, rate, comment.
What else? Troll if you need to.
Troll, splatter,
troll,
go shoot, toss, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
And by the way, that last person in the feed that actually said that I was a lesbian, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Until somebody was like, you're a lesbian. I was like, I am.
You're wearing a lot of jewelry.
Man, I am a lesbian.
So and beyond YouTube, just to get the business out the way.
The business.
Make sure that you guys follow us on our Facebook page as well.
Right.
SavageA.F. is the best way to, like, with the period, put the abbreviations.
And follow us on the YouTube, follow us on, and this is another thing, our Instagrams are very important. I found that Instagram is more important than children's food,
healthcare, cancer research,
all of that. We don't
toes.
That's what matters more. So make sure you follow at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shang. If you don't do that, your feet stink and Jesus won't love you.
Amen.
Amen. God bless them.
Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. I think we covered it all.
We got
the business out the way for the most part.
I actually screwed up thinking the signal thing, and then I went with another thing, but now I got another thing gonna bring the thing. It's gonna be a whole different thing.
Gonna be like,
and I'm ready. My mind is like a putty trap.
Putty. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A putty. Don't step in it, and the more you struggle, the deeper you sink.
Right.
I see what you're doing. Savage AF.
That noise is disgusting.
Just that sound, it sounds like so many things that you don't want to see,
we don't
or be a part of. Savage AF, man, we might as well just start cursing. Fuck your feelings, facts matter.
Wow.
Black Pedro, Comedian Shang.
Yeah.
As of the recording of today's episode, it is March 26th, 2025 in the time-space continuum.
Right. By the way, I just want to say you look quite dapper.
Thank you, sir.
Right. I don't use the word dapper. I ain't never called another man. Said that to another man, dapper.
Well, you're from New York, Dapper Dan.
But I don't need to talk about him because
he still owe you a Gucci vest.
I just call him Dan.
Okay.
Until he give me what I owe.
He's like, he still owe me a snakeskin belt. Breezy JJs, I see you out there as well. Yeah. Thank you guys for chiming in, and remember that you can always, leave your comments. I'm gonna try and keep up here with you guys, but we're gonna keep it pushing.
One more quick note: we have a lot of the shorts that are actually on the Instagram. Make sure you share those, because sharing is caring, and caring will help us. That's all I'm saying.
And great job in cutting those shorts, by the way, because they really do give you a good glimpse into the essence of what Savage AF is. The essence. the essential qualities that come that make this show what it is. So
and you can watch the whole show.
Good job on that, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
That being said,
let's get into it,
guys. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's a lot going on today.
Every day there's some fucking crazy shit that happens. Since Trump has been in office, it's been nothing but, hey, did you know that there's dragons now? Like, it's just.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss when we did this daily, just because there was just new stuff every day to talk about. And then we're doing this weekly now, by the way.
Right.
And I saw somebody out there that was like, y'all need to come back. We back. Okay.
Yeah.
Calm down, Lady Hazel May.
Plus, look at
Daddy's here for you, girl.
You know, you made that sound a little creepy.
Yeah, well, you know, we got a special relationship.
Daddy's here for you, baby.
Come on now. Look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. But we our new format.
Why are you saying like,
you can catch us live on Wednesdays.
Like, is that you in the weeds, Pedro? Yes, it
Wednesdays
is.
live 2:30 p.m. on our YouTube channel, and then we're going to release the episode on all the other platforms
on Mondays.
The following Monday, and we'll be giving you those clips, like you said, on social media on IG.
Yeah.
So that's the new way that we're getting down.
Yeah.
We found a cafe from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And it's amazing. And shout out to Petty Cash Studios. Okay.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
And by the way, he's Star-Lord.
You never heard of me? Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Damn it. Anyways, Savage AF. It is March 26, 2025 in the time space continuum. We're going to end today with the Shangri. And I guess we'll just keep it a surprise.
No, I can tell him.
Oh, what you got
it's
for him?
It's time to start slapping bitches.
And
I don't mean women.
Yeah, I think you mean bitches broadly.
Right. I mean,
and not broad bitches.
Right. I don't mean women. I mean slapping, clapping back, slapping these bitches.
There you go. That's your That will be your Shangri today. Yeah. We're going to end with that.
I shall explain.
We should, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Before we get into that, your Black page will pop in today. How sweet 16 it is.
I don't think R. Kelly would think that.
Oh, it's not that.
It's not that.
It's about basketball.
Okay, yeah, it's not what. don't let my bullshit. Just
speaking of bullshit.
Yes.
Before we get into that,
speaking of bullshit,
there's a no-fly zone opening up.
Yeah.
As Southwest Airlines is going to start making your bags pay.
Wow.
Let's talk about it. But before we get in that, speaking of some more bullshit,
right?
School's out. You know that song, School's Out for the Summer.
I think
I think it's now School's Out Forever.
Yeah. I'm sure that kids are like, good.
Department of Education employees have been expelled. You see what I did?
I'm going to go into that because I know the nefarious reason that they're doing this. I know the reason they're doing it.
No, hold on. Leave a cliffhanger.
No, I see, but I know I didn't want to tell people, but I'm gonna tell them on this show.
All right, so stick around for that. Stick around for that because before we get into that, again, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, Shang. We got to talk about it. It's what's popping. You know what I'm saying? They're calling it Signalgate. I'm calling it the dumb fuck chat group.
It's it's incompetence rally.
You can see him there on your screen if you're watching live.
Yeah.
A chat group on an app called Signal, and this is not an endorsement of it or whatever, but apparently
definitely not endorsing.
It's one of those communication apps, chat apps that has higher levels of encryption beyond your
it's supposed to be safe.
Yeah, right. And as far as we know, it is, unless like these dumbasses did, you invite somebody that you did not intend to invite to the chat group, which is the editor-in-chief of the Atlantic.
And by the way, my uncle was in the feed, which I was like, Uncle said, "Who the fuck is this telling me?"
I feel dumb because I ignored the invite because it was like early for me in the morning. I was like,
clicked it. He said, "Oh, I thought it was something from your aunt, Sissy." And then he clicked it and was like, "What are war
ain't no kitties in here? What am I here for?"
Yeah, exactly. War plans. I just wanted to say that the reason I think that the Democrats are the biggest pussies in the world. The reason I think that Americans you're the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. And I'm saying it because They broke the law. They lied under oath in Congress, saying that they didn't know nothing about it. Trump lied about it, saying he didn't know nothing about it. Hogg said he didn't know nothing about it. Gabby, Russian asset, what's her name?
Tulsa.
Is it Tulsa? Well, I'm just
Tulsi,
gonna say
Tulsi Gabbard.
I'm gonna say Russian asset. And the bottom line is they lied under oath and said they didn't know nothing about it.
Well, and more specifically, like Tulsi Gabbard, Matt Waltz, who's the national security advisor, they were saying that there was
it wasn't
no what do you call it? Not top secret, but classified information.
It wasn't classified because Trump can declassify shit with his mind.
Well, I mean, Hegseth ultimately has the power to classify and declassify information as well. As the Secretary of Defense.
He's just
so you feel like these are the wrong people to ask. Like, was it classified? No, I do the classifying, and I say no. So, but I think beyond that, because there will always be this argument for this group that whether it was classified or not. But the real, I think, issue with this is the incompetence. And
just staggering, dude. Oh, it makes my ass itch.
Because the editor-in-chief of the Atlantic, when they first came out, and he didn't put out everything that he was privy to.
I'm just telling
because he thought some of this information was sensitive, and then immediately the administration is like
they attacked it.
Well, and that there was nothing confidential in there. So he's like, all right, fuck it. Well, here's the rest. And then you see timings and strikes and the type of machinery that will be used.
But
and
the fact that he said, oh, you think I'm lying? All right, fuck it then. Here's the whole feed. Not only did they give the whole feed, he said, and this is some other shit y'all sent me. Y'all didn't know y'all sent me. I didn't know your mama was a hoe. Did not know that. But according to this feed, she's fucking a lot of dudes. And I'm just saying. And it just happens to be your mother, Hegseth, who doesn't like you, by the way. She sent you a letter telling you you're a chauvinistic pig, whore, warthog. So.
And she raised you.
And she raised you.
To not be that.
Did.
Yeah, of course.
So what I'm saying is the reason I think they're all pussies, the reason I'm saying this is, and they did this. We know they're wrong. We've seen the feed. What's going to happen to them? Anybody else would be fucking fired. Anybody else it'd be a wrap.
Okay, so
anybody else.
I'll address that in a minute, but back to my ultimate point is that beyond, because you're saying we know they did this, we know they did that. I'm saying that there's always going to be a room for argument about what was classified, what wasn't.
Right.
Because if it wasn't actually designated as classified information formally, then technically it wasn't classified. That's what I'm saying. That is kind of missing the point. The point is the incompetence of having somebody who afterwards they want to say is, a loser of a reporter and just try and discredit the Atlantic and all of that. It's like, well, then Colbert said this. It's like, well, why is he on the list then? Like, whether this information was sensitive or not, or confidential or compromising in any way, it's like you clearly did not mean to have this person on the list. Why the fuck is he on the list? Who put him on? What are you doing?
We know why he's on the list. We know why he's on the list. We know that they're incompetent. We know you're a bunch of lying bitches. And I'm going to say to your face, if I ever meet you, and I feel you need to be a backhand twiced to the head.
Twiced.
Twiced.
He made a number past tense.
No, it's
he got slapped twiced.
Like 2.5 is twiced. I don't know if you knew that or not. Okay. It's new words, but guess what? All words are made up. The point is, I think that the fact that they're doubling down, Hegseth doubled down, Gabby doubled down, Waltz doubled down. They should do time. You broke the law. Anybody else do this shit, it'd be a wrap. And I'm sick of this shit where anybody else do this shit, it'd be a wrap. Imagine that, to talk about DEI, imagine that was a black fucking sergeant.
Well, DEI now stands for didn't earn it.
Imagine in their mind, they was like, oh, somebody black did this, and they sent this out. They would be court-martialed immediately. There wouldn't be even any conversation. That's what makes me mad. And the Democrats, y'all better come out hard on them, harder than ever before, because there ain't no gray area. I hate y'all. If you don't, I will hate y'all.
You got AOC and Bernie and the squad.
AOC, Bernie,
Ayanna Pressley,
Jasmine Crockett,
Yeah, like
she goes in.
Yeah, heavy. I mean, there's a few fighters in there, but you know, so legality aside again, because I think you could argue this to the cows come home whether they broke a law or not, right?
No, not that part. The not under oath saying that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Then you'd have to prove that the information was classified. So that's what I'm saying. That's not the point of this. The point is
what are you saying? What are you saying?
They are incompetent enough to absolutely be fired. If you have the defense secretary who let somebody in past the defenses of an app, and the national security advisor who obviously didn't secure the chat group,
right?
I think that those are fireable offenses. Right. Given the gravity of your job, the importance of your
heaviness,
position, the weight of your position, that what they're trying to play off as a little slip up
is a big slip up.
And you know, and this other argument is like, well, nothing happened, nobody got hurt. I mean, like, that's not like, you know, if you babysit and leave the door open all night by accident, it's like, well, nobody kidnapped the kids. It's like, well, you're not a good babysitter.
The baby just fell down the steps.
Yeah, I mean, it just like,
and he hit every step, which I think is actually pretty impressive. That baby really was doing some acrobatics to try to not fall down the steps. But there's still, you're saying the legality of it. I say, fuck that. Fuck the legality of it. Fuck that. I'm saying the fact that they doubled down and lied under oath. It's like whatever you lie about.
You can't prove they lied.
You can. Yes, you can.
How?
Okay, so showing where the strikes are going to be is not classified?
I don't know.
That's classified.
How?
Every military fucking expert said that's classified.
No, they said it would normally be classified.
Well, then that means classified.
But classifying information is a process. It's not just like, oh, obviously this is classified. So that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't stamped classified information before this conversation, then they have an out. You know, kind of just logistically. I'm not talking about right and wrong here. That's what I'm saying. Arguing that stuff is the loss. You argue for the firing. Like that's the most basic, simple step.
Okay, I say firing. I say jail. I think that Hegseth needs to be in jail and eating ball buffets. I want him to eat a ball buffet full of hairy ball buffet in a soup of prison sweat.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah,
but I do wish it for him too.
If they serve that at a restaurant, I wouldn't order it. Like if they said,
I don't think anybody should.
How would you like the ball buffet? No, I'm good. I'm good on the ball buffet.
The ball buffet. But I just truly believe that this is a situation where the easiest thing to ask for is a firing, because whether any actual damage came from it or not, the one thing that is undeniable that they don't deny is that they didn't realize he was on the chat in the chat.
And that's the incompetence of that alone.
Should get them fired.
Get them fired.
It's not illegal. Maybe
I think they should be flogged.
I mean, it's incompetence.
Okay, so
like that's easy. That's
easy.
People at Burger King get fired for being incompetent. Who left the eggs open? Fired.
All right, fuck it. It was me.
Fired.
All right, but you know what? I still feel like they're not going to get fired. Trump is not going to, he's going to do something crafty.
No, he's not.
And the fact Trump was like, oh, I didn't know. I never know. What are you talking about? But I mean, I'm so sick of that. Like, you can still go to jail if you don't know a law exists if you break that law, right? Doesn't matter if you don't know the law, but if you break the law and they go, well, you should have known. Well, I didn't know. Well,
ignorance is not innocence.
Ignorance is not innocence. So why is it that we keep giving this dude a pass? I blame Americans. I blame 46% of the Americans that let this motherfucker get away with the shit. And again, I just go to the root of it. Your mama's a hoe. I'm just going right there. Your mama was a hoe, and you're a mixed mingle of various sperm that made you incredibly stupid.
They call that stupid soup. That's what you are. But yeah, so that
was nasty.
That's Signal Gate, y'all. I think, and you're right. Like, nothing is going to happen to any of these people.
It's going to be like, okay,
but I do think this is a congressional thing. And this is where you can put the weight on the Democrats. I'd be with you on that. Is if Congress confirmed Pete Hegseth. I believe they have the power to recall that. So
no, they're not going to do that.
I'm just saying that would be the next logical step. But it's led by Republicans right now.
They tried to hire Dr. Oz. This is how fucking bad they are. They're like, hey man, let's make Dr. Oz. They put what's his name? He's in charge of health. That's actually his name on another.
He sounds like he swallowed Helen Keller or Katharine Hepburn. He's like, I would like to talk about vaccines today.
Star Wars bar scene, RFK, and then hey, you want to drink? He's all of them know what they're doing. It's all about the chaos. I'm sick of this shit, and they need to knuckle up. And the motherfuckers is not knuckling up. It's time. If somebody smack your mama, I'd be like, if I got a call from Pedro, first he called his sister to bail him out. Second, hey man, can you come down to the thing and get me?
I don't know what happened. I opened my eyes and I was in a pool of blood. Maya Baker says the incompetence of the administration and the entire cabinet speaks volumes. Now Musk has been asked to determine how the journalist was added. We are so doomed. And watching Musk be like, that was me. My bad. I got my groups because we was talking about some. I got my chats.
Yeah, you can throw rocks at me, but I have a shield of $4 billion in cash in front of me. Plus, by the way, he's not worth $400 billion. He's actually worth $322 billion. The other assets are not considered liquid money.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So he's not. Put it this way, he's not doing bad.
He's losing money though too.
85. The Tesla stock has dropped 85% in Europe. Also, this is the good thing for me. Every time I see somebody in a Tesla, is it Tesla? Oh yeah, Tesla. I either cut them off or I don't let them in the lane. So that's my little way of giving back.
Tesla.
And they see me and I go, yeah. And I do that. I like to make that noise at people. It makes me feel good.
As if we didn't. And speaking of people, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We're going to keep this pushing, y'all. Black Pedro, Shang is in the building. Follow us on Instagram at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang, without followers.
Hey, by the way, we're on a screen right there.
Your hand's in front of my camera.
Oh,
the whole wristwatch
right there.
There you go.
Hold up, there's a screen right. Look at that.
Don't block my camera. Come on. So I got to let the ladies see me. Oh, Savage AF, man.
That's
listen,
the Detroit in you.
You know what it is.
You know that. That's where pimps. They actually
East side.
They planted seeds of pimps.
The first pimp sprouted.
And it was, of course, it was in pastel colors.
Yeah, it's springtime, baby.
And they watered.
Come get this nectar.
They watered it with Hennessy.
Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. School's out now, not just for summer, but forever.
Wow,
it seems, or maybe
this
what we're heading towards. Don't act surprised, though.
Yeah.
It was in the book. It's in the 2025 playbook, but they're actually doing it. The Department of Education just a few days ago, employees were asked to how do you say it? Get your shit and get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the wild shit about it. The reason I said there's a nefarious undertone to it. I know what they're doing it for. They're doing it to keep they want people to be dumb so they could be easily
No, Shang.
I think that Shang. Come on, man.
Okay, where is your sense of patriotism and pride? Listen, America already knows everything. We're doing so well in education globally.
Aren't we like 26th?
Hey Siri, where does America rank in terms of global education?
See, Siri's so dumb she don't know.
It's let me see.
We're not
here, but I think that's what it is, right? We're doing so well as a country in terms of education globally that we don't need to learn anymore. Like we know all the stuff.
I'm telling you right now, if you look at how America sees itself and how it actually is, if it comes up, if Siri gives you the information, I'm telling you right now, it's so far from the truth. The other thing is, I still think they're trying to make sure that they breed and have more dumb people. The dumber people are, the easier they are to run them.
We're 40th.
We're 40th.
I don't like the developed nations, but I'm saying,
are you serious? Or are you fucking with me?
I mean, that's pretty good, right?
No,
because aren't there like 6,000 countries in the world?
40th is
and if
bad.
we're 40, we're pretty big. It's pretty good, right? And like if there was like 180 countries and we were 40th,
yeah,
then we'd be pretty shitty.
Okay, but so getting rid of the Department of Education, the fact they're getting rid of that, the fact that they're trying to actively fire people that are experts in all aspects, nuclear experts, forensic experts. What does that tell you? Let's put the dumb people in charge. That's what they want to do. Look who's the fucking president. He's not the brightest bulb. Look at fucking the head of Department of Security. She used to be the McMahon's wife, the WWE. What is that whore's name? Somebody in the
Not Ed McMahon. Come on,
not
man.
Ed McMahon. Linda McMahon.
Thank you, Mark.
The only thing, thank
Our
you,
research
Mark.
department just kicked in.
I knew, but you knew what the fuck I meant. The point is, she shouldn't be in charge of nothing pertaining to education. The only thing she should be in charge in is how do you choke slam an opponent. That's what she should do.
Our resident, I mentioned trolls earlier, and we got one. Our resident troll, YT Johnson, U.S. ranking is in the 13th place with a score of 0.883, trailing behind countries like Germany and New Zealand.
That's bullshit.
Well, you said U.S. ranking is in the 13th place.
Right there.
And you're
the reason. Anybody that's watching the show and wants to troll, I just want to tell you something. You're in that 40. You're 41.
And I don't know the article I got. It just that this one article said
40th we're compared
not
to we're not
compared to like Denmark, Germany, New Zealand,
there's
blah, blah,
other
blah.
countries that are much more proficient than us, and we know it. The end of the day, them getting rid of education, which we knew about because of Project 2025. I don't know why people act like, but they ain't gonna do all that stuff. They're not gonna do it. I'm telling you, you better learn how to spell moon slave. I'm telling you.
Float on.
Why you got me out in this crater for 1,200 hours?
And I hate to spell it out and be obvious, but for those who haven't figured out, why a government would want to close a Department of Education, they're going to want to privatize education
to make money,
so that
for money for specific people.
Yeah, so if you can afford it, and this is going so backwards because that's how it used to be, right? Yeah. In feudal Europe, only wealthy people knew how to spell, and you're the prettiest farm girl couldn't write a letter home if she had to save her life. You know what I mean? So. This is going so backwards to where only rich people will have access to education. But also, and then the point of that would then be amongst the classes, it's much easier to rule over dummies, to be honest.
You know what?
It's so like basically, what it is.
Only the lords will be able to know the information. Everyone else, each slop, you degenerates. I know the word degenerate. You don't even know what I'm calling you, do you?
He wants more.
Yeah, you want more food? No.
So I mean that's the whole plot. I'll admit, like,
what?
That when I heard about that plot line in Project 2025, I'm like, but how they gonna do that? You know what I mean? Like, I understand why they want to do it. And
I know why they're doing it.
But then they sent people over there and shut the doors and kicked all the people out. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's one way you can do it.
They're jacking right now. Elon Musk and the FBI and the DC police went after a privately owned peace organization. This is how bad it's getting. They said, well, hey, this is privately owned. Fuck you. We're not opening the doors. Then he brought the FBI. They told him, fuck you. We're not opening the doors. Then DC police broke in and took the shit they wanted, their private information. They are deporting people that are from Indiana. And also there's another woman that is from New York. She's been here since she was 7.
Mm-hmm.
She's a fucking citizen. And guess what? She's suing them.
Yeah.
And so we're flying people over to where Venezuela was it Venezuela?
Well, El Salvador.
El Salvador.
We're flying Venezuelans to El Salvador.
So
for profit,
right.
like for a price.
For
like
a price.
We're paying El Salvador to take.
And check this out. This is $16 million that we rocked out on this shit for people we had to bring back because of the judge said, yo, you can't do this shit. And this is the wild part. They basically told the Trump administration said, how about this? We ain't listening to shit you say. We're gonna do what the fuck we want to do.
Motherfucker say what?
And that's why I say, where are the Democrats? Where are the Avengers? Where's Iron Man? I need you, Iron Man.
George Clooney is our Tony Stark, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
But sucks as an engineer. I'm sorry, George. Fantastic actor, but I don't think he can build a chest reactor.
Ocean's 12 was very good.
Amazing stuff, but we're gonna need a little more. But yeah, so
why'd you say like, man, we love your shit, but your pulse are raised?
The voice is strong, the mission is strong. He puts his money where his mouth is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we need a Tony Stark with some kind of
we need an angry
palm lasers or whatever.
We need a palm.
But yeah, so you know, I do have this theory that America is smart enough, so we probably don't even need a Department of Education. But looks like they're actually going to close it.
Okay. I know where you're going. Would you say that? Do you think that our audience is probably smart, but do you think people that are random are going to watch this are going to get your subtle sarcasm?
I already told you, Shang. I don't think.
Did you use the take off the glasses?
Oh, that's going silly Negro.
That's going in the clip.
Yeah.
That's how I'm thinking. Oh, that's going in the clip.
He's editing the show already.
He took the glasses off on me.
Do I think? I mean, if you watch this show,
yeah,
I think you would understand that I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, but if you're just a random, hey man, I like this guy. He's right. He's right.
We is smart enough.
we is smart enough. We is good enough.
We don't need no more learning. We need more burning.
Right. And just because you're my sister don't mean our sexual activity is bad. You don't think they? What do you?
I mean,
it's true. Did you know over in England they used to mingle and fuck each other to keep the bloodline going?
See, y'all nasty, man. That's why y'all needed the Moors.
It's true.
That's why y'all needed the Moors. Yeah. I saw a video today that was like when the European settlers got here, like natives were like begging them to take baths. Like it just wasn't a tradition in Western Europe back then to wash like your whole body. Like they'd wash their hands and face, but like not their ass. Because like they thought like getting fully naked and submerging your body was immodest. I'm like, wait a minute, bro, you smell like donkey shit.
So
like, what is wrong with you?
You're telling me the Indians like, oh, please wash ass.
They were giving them flowers like, chew this so your breath don't smell like your cousin's asshole.
Is it really that bad? Was it really? No, I've seen something about that, but God,
I mean, if you really go through European history, like they were like the natives here had to teach them to shit downstream. Like, don't shit up there and then have the shit. You don't remember what happened with the plague? Y'all didn't have the plague.
You don't remember the shit wave?
Yeah, go shit down there, dumbass. Like it's one of those things. Like,
you should see some of the comments on the YouTube when we've said stuff like this. The European audience is like, fuck Black Pedro and fuck that polar bear light skinned dude with him.
It's not even about listen, it's not even about, I'm not preaching black supremacy or anything like that.
But
either.
It sounds
I'm just like humans developed in a certain way. It started in Africa.
The American natives are the ones that were like, hey man, your ass stinks.
I mean, I feel like historically a lot like Egyptians had to be like, y'all stank. And then the Moors came through and were like, y'all kind of stank. And then the natives were like, who is that? Jesus Christ. So
Running Bear, that's not you, is it?
Right.
Running Bear? Oh God.
They're like eagle with diarrhea.
Running Bear goes, not me.
I don't have the runs.
I don't that's that guy.
All right. Mews in the building. I see you live. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Before we get too stupid and they close the Department of Education, we'll move on.
Before we get too stupid, like we ain't already there.
Speaking of getting too stupid, man.
Yeah, sounds like an E40 lyric.
Gouda. Speaking of doing dumb shit. Southwest Airlines is about to switch up the whole game now for years.
Right.
Long as I can remember.
Right. Since you've been a little baby.
Since I was a wee lad.
Yes.
Their slogan was like, your bags fly free.
Right. Not no more.
I mean, you're not gonna get on this plane for free. But if you got some bags, what you want, clean underwear? Okay, cool. Bags fly free. Now, why did they do that? Because everybody else wants to charge you to check your bag and act like you don't need clothes on a 2-week vacation. They're like, well, if you want to bring underwear. So
you know what? Spirit charges you if you have thumbs.
Man, they charge you per blink.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta keep your eyes open.
My eyes would dry all the way.
So you slept for half an hour. That's a hotel room, technically.
Yeah.
But Southwest Airlines, they're about to charge you for the bags, guys.
Damn.
They're also getting rid of the seatless seating.
What?
You know, because Southwest does it different. They had like that cattle call of
right. You just sit wherever you
want. A1 through 30, line up on the left.
Right. Now it's just get in there.
Well, no, now they're gonna assign seats. Right. Charge people for extra leg room, like the emergency aisle or whatever. And man, you gotta understand these companies, like the airlines, have made. I think Southwest alone made $7 billion last year.
That ain't bad.
No, the industry, I'm sorry, made $7 billion off of baggage fees. They made like $12 million off of cancellation.
And you're mad about that?
And change fees. I'm not mad. I'm just saying that's the industry, but. For Southwest, it's like it feels like they had a competitive advantage there. They're giving up when historically as a company they've never had a loss, right? So like they're not struggling for business. It's not like the undercarriage got smaller, and so now you got to charge more
for bags
for space. It seems to just be a shithead greedy move to milk your pockets. I'm saying that's what it is, but.
This is America.
That was their competitive edge. So speaking of competitors, Frontier is like, fuck it, we'll do it then. So Frontier Airlines is about to
do the same.
Stop charging. No, stop charging for bags. They're about to do everything Southwest used to do.
Wow.
In order to compete, because that was the competitive advantage, right?
But what is Spirit doing? What we got to find out
what is Spirit doing? Sucking all of ours away. Like they take your spirit. You are downtrodden by the time you get off.
I'm not trying to say that I've flown on Spirit and enjoyed it. Spirit was one of the worst flights I've ever taken. The seats are made of like torture chamber metal.
Man, they don't recline.
I'm
like, how much more was the reclining seats? That's saving us?
But your ticket costs $16. But the fact that you have arms. We got to charge you for that. Wait a minute. Oh, this dude got eyebrows. Eyebrow fee.
Watch out now. But this could have a serious impact for a lot of people because, the airline industry has consolidated down to like 4, maybe 5 entities, right?
Well, so, you got Virgin, which is...
That's not a U.S. based company. I'm not sure how that factors in, but
I mean, what you trying to say? What's wrong with that?
What I'm saying is, of the American companies, like BWI, Baltimore Washington International Airport, 78%. That's how much. How many of the flights Southwest Airline controls going out of there? They have 78% of the flights going out of BWI. At Long Beach, they have 89% of the flights, right? So there are some areas where people can't avoid Southwest Airlines. It's like the only way to get out. Yeah, so you're just going to get your rollaway rammed right up the ass.
Yeah, so basically, Southwest is like, you want to see grandma, you want grandma to come with nice little nightie to wear. It's going to cost you. This basically the mob now. Hey, you want a little bit of a taste for your fucking bag? Hey, you gotta throw us a little taste.
Fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you, pay me. Hey, you want to come to fucking Detroit and you want to have clean drawers? You're gonna fucking pay me. That's what the fuck you're gonna do. Look at me looking at you. I swear to God. Hey, have this fucking guy killed. Throw him off the plane. Like, and if you don't
sleeps
pay,
with
they're
the
gonna start
fishes?
throwing motherfuckers off the plane. They're gonna have you strapped in real tight and be like, "Sorry, guy, you didn't pay for your bag." Oh!
Damani Jones said, Spirit employees be like, oh, you got a bag? And then they start rubbing their hands like Birdman. Like, bro, you ever tried to roll past Spirit and they be like, have a nice, oh, wait, you got a bag?
Yeah.
Like, they be like, oh,
it's
yeah.
$35. Some of them are $50.
$99 I once paid at a gate.
$99? What the fuck were you?
For my bag.
What were you transporting? People? What were you? Wait a minute. Are you seriously fucking with me?
No, bro. And
how big was your bag?
I was trying to pay the bag. It's a carry-on, but they don't do that.
Oh shit.
So and
$99,
bro. And here's the fucked up part: the app wouldn't let me pay the baggage fee early, which it would have been $39.
Damn.
And so then I get to the kiosk and it wouldn't let me do it either. And then I get to the gate and try and explain on that, like, sorry, sir.
Really?
Sorry, it'll be $99 next.
That's basically $100. See, what I do is I go up and I put my shit in somebody else's bag.
Bro.
And they get charged. Then I come over to them and go, hey, you got my bag.
Man, I was tempted to put on 6 outfits, 3 pairs of shoes, and just walk in that motherfucker like this.
Hey,
excuse me. But then you know what they're gonna do? You're gonna have to buy an extra seat.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys, man.
Hey man, I'm just telling you right now that what Southwest is doing is just part of what everything's gonna be. The apocalypse is coming. Get your ninja stars ready.
They're trying to get your money before this shit burn down.
Yeah,
baby.
they are. Everything is going to crap. If you look at the economy, you look at the stock market, you look at it, basically it's everybody needs to get a money grab. You don't think it's
I mean, that's what these corporations are doing.
They're doing a money grab.
Inflation is a money grab by corporate America.
The reason eggs are $176 is because it's a money grab. Partly bird flu. I'm gonna give them that. Okay, which hopefully won't jump to humans. But the fact that they jacked it up, I shop at very fancy places, and I don't like to brag.
It's called the Goodwill.
Yeah.
Okay, not the bad one.
I do enough jokes to pay for them. That's what I'm saying. No, the eggs were $7.99. A week later, they were $13 at Trader Joe's.
Fuck that omelet.
Yeah.
You ever made a 1-egg omelet? Shit. It's the saddest omelet in the world.
Look, just show me a picture of an egg. Just look at it and go, oh, that looks.
Gotta charge you for that, Shane.
Man, that looks tasty.
Hey, I'm the eggs agent. Eggs about to have agents and shit like that. No pictures, all right? We're charging.
First off, all right.
Hey,
you want access to this egg? You got to talk to me first.
Fuck you, pay me. All right. Before we move on, Nadia TV, shout out to her, does have some good news for us. She says Spirit is going out of business.
Are you serious?
Way to brighten my day. I hope that's true.
God bless you.
I hope that is true.
No, Spirit's not going. Really?
I mean, I don't see how, because, you know, people use it because it's cheap until you try to bring things.
You know what I'm going to do? If they're going out of business, you know they're going to have a yard sale. I'm buying one of those planes.
Take all the seats out.
Take all the seats out. Just put in a jacuzzi.
Recline everything.
Nah, put a jacuzzi in the bitch.
They filed a Chapter 11 in November. Shout out Petty Cash Studios. Shout out Mark.
Wow. So Spirit's about to be.
Mark, you've been hired as our research department.
Yes. You know what's going to happen? Spirit is going to be a real spirit. It's
filed Chapter 11 in November.
Dead.
Okay.
They're fucking dead. I'm not sad about that though.
No. It was a hellacious.
Yeah, it wasn't a
terrible company.
There was fist fights all the fucking time at Spirit. There was, who the fuck you talking to? No, who the fuck you talking to? And I was like, I just want to get back to LA.
They were like the DC cab of airlines. Yeah, remember that old movie?
I remember the DC cab.
It's like
they were. What's the one that Kevin Hart did? The movie Kevin Hart did.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane.
Yeah.
Very, unfortunately, very hood.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
That's what it is, y'all. Yeah. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. You know what it is, guys.
But before we go on, please subscribe. Exactly. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you follow at Black Pedro and myself at Comedian Shang on Instagram. By the way, thank you guys. You got me to 125,000 followers. I appreciate it.
Go get congratulations.
Thank
brother.
you. I hadn't been checking it because I was like, fuck, this shit ain't doing nothing. And I checked it this morning and went, oh shit. So that was 5,000 people jump. Thank you.
I am very, very quickly approaching 187 followers. Thank you guys.
That is a blessing.
200, here we come. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We're going to keep it pushing, man.
I'm sorry.
It's my turn to burn.
Yeah, let it happen.
It's your Black Pedro pop-in time.
Yes.
Do we have the video? Are we ready for it?
Let's go.
It's my turn to burn, and when I do it a little something like this.
Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, hey, hey. With another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Oh, how sweet 16 it is. Sports fan.
With this shit.
I know.
I know. Go.
And this is a good time to be from where I'm from. Except for the Red Wings, a lot of our teams are up right now. Matter of fact, tomorrow, my Detroit Tigers will be in town for the opening day.
Yeah.
Showdown with the defending World Series champion Doyers. But that's not what we're here to talk about, man. Arguably the greatest sporting event in current Earth sports time.
Earth sports, as opposed to what other sports? What other planet are we competing against?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't want to be an asshole or an earth hole and just think it's all about us. But on this planet,
I'm sure the Klingons would take us in every fucking thing.
They're uncloaking right now. That was nerdy right there.
That was nerdy as fuck.
Hit y'all with it, boy.
No, well, you have to know, in Star Trek, they had a cloaking thing on their ship.
Only the Klingons.
Look, I'm going to take it and explain it. They got a cloaking shit that make them look invisible, and you can't see the motherfuckers until they right up on you. Then when they up on you, like, who the fuck is this with an ass head? And then, bam, they got you.
But then they couldn't fire at you while they were cloaked. So then they would uncloak. But by the time they uncloaked, it's too late. They on your ass.
We are going to corner the nerd
all hands
market.
On deck. Nope, too late. Okay, back to the subject at hand. Greatest Earth sports event. Okay,
yeah.
Earth sports. I believe is probably the NCAA basketball tournament
for sure.
Rating
monster,
men's and women, because it's just it's a great construct in and of itself, right? It gives lesser teams an actual shot at a championship, which most other situations don't. Other leagues, other sports events, it's really at a certain point in the season, only a top tier of teams are going to get in,
right?
And nobody else will have any kind of chance. So, but you do have some lesser teams that might not ever be considered for a national title, in a tournament, with a legitimate shot on any given day. To beat.
What about the Plutonians? They can ball out.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it,
man.
Yeah, that's grip. But that being said, my Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, here we go. He's always doing this shit.
Who ended their regular season with 3 straight losses, had me a little worried, but then went in and made some history. First year coach Dusty May coached that team to 3 straight wins after that. To win the Big Ten title. Dusty May became the first year Big Ten coach to win the tournament. So in his rookie year in the conference, and now we've won our first 2 games of the tournament.
Right? Do you think they get a chance?
So as of this Friday coming up, on the 28th. They will be playing number 1 Auburn. Auburn's a number 1 seed,
and Auburn is no joke.
We're a number 5 seed. Auburn is no joke. A bit of storyline and drama here. Our starting lineup is made up totally of trans. What do you call it? Portal transfer.
I thought you were going to say they're transgender.
Trans athletes. No, portal transfers. And
portal.
Yeah, through the portal.
Okay.
I told you, this is a Marvel universe.
Okay.
This is Earth sports.
This is such
Yeah, it's Earth sports, and then they open a portal, and then
it's just everything you're saying sounds very go ahead.
But our starting point guard was at Auburn last year, Trey Donaldson,
right?
And he's been spectacular over the last 5 games or so.
I actually know about this act.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. We got 2 legitimate 7-footers at 7 foot and 7'1". One of them got handles like Iverson.
Yeah, no, they actually had a
Danny Wolf.
They actually
he's a
had
beast.
a clip on YouTube. They were talking about big men with handles that were like impressive. He was voted number 3.
Danny Wolf, I'm telling you. So yeah, looking forward to seeing this contest. I do believe Michigan has what it takes to get past this team. Also, they got a little bit of mojo going on. A little bit of
no, because they're a triad of wins, but the bottom line is you can't sleep on the fact that Auburn has been consistent as fuck.
Oh, I can sleep on that shit. I sleep all over
am I
shit.
lying? Am I lying? I watch the condensed versions of ESPN. I watch all of the highlights and stuff like that. Auburn's no joke. So I would like Michigan to win because they are 5th seed and they don't.
Because you don't want me to come here and tear this motherfucker up next week.
I've been on show with like his teams lose and we do the show and the whole show just venom. You know what? Fuck the world, and the world can suck my ass and kiss my dick. No, we were in we were in a restaurant in San Diego, and I think your team was playing, and you went from like happy to just
it's the semifinals, and that TCU.
And if
we're getting our ass kicked.
Pedro was walking
what am I supposed
around.
to do? Sit there and drink milkshakes? I'm freaking out.
He yelled over at give me another drink. Like he got crazy.
Now I'm the weirdo.
And then when the Lions lost, we did the show like right after that. It was a whole different. So Savage AF was a good show.
That should turn into a poetry slam.
He's very much into his teams, but in this instance. The reason I say Auburn, because they've been so consistent, at least from the highlights I've seen. But Michigan being 5, they are on some kind of other shit right now.
Auburn is in Alabama.
I don't like Alabama.
I will always hope that Alabama fails.
I do jokes. I make fun of Alabama in my act consistently because I went down there and when I was passing front teeth out to these fucking idiots. And I just felt like I don't want them to win. I don't want anybody in Texas to ever win. Now, I don't want the people in Texas to have bad lives, but any team like the Dallas Cowboys, any team that's Texas, I want them to lose like 85-2.
You know, Mark, he's a Longhorn fan. He got them up now. You know, he got the horns up now. All right, so this might be our last at Petty Cash Studios, but it was fun while it lasted.
We were here though.
He's like, guys, new rate $7,000 an hour. Fucking assholes.
Fucking assholes.
Get out my studio.
Longhorns forever, bitch.
All right, so we'll move on. But yeah, man, good luck to those Michigan Wolverines.
That's like you say something, and then you say something bad about somebody, and you go. He's behind me.
He's
behind me.
They're in the room, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. No, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So go blue. Hail to the victors. I'll be extremely drunk and rooting for you on Friday. It'd be a great reason for me to day drink too. So.
Well, next week we'll see how you respond to if they get through.
By the time we do this again, if it all goes well,
if it goes well,
we'll have also gotten revenge against them Spartans from Michigan State in the Elite 8. So we'll see. We'll just see. We'll see.
Well, I watch
one game at a time.
I don't like Stephen A. Smith. I don't like Stephen. I don't. But he did a whole assessment of it, and he believes what you believe, that they have a very good shot at it because their momentum is stronger right now than Auburn's.
Mojo, baby.
So I'll give you that.
Go blue. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's your Black Pedro popping for today. Yeah. Before we get out of here, y'all, you know, we like to spread
joy.
love,
joy,
and Shanger. So I'm gonna pass it off
Shanger
to the yes,
fucking good,
to
man.
the minister of Shangriness himself.
All right. Yeah, this I want to let you know. This is the views that I'm spewing are individually mine, and if anyone else is in trouble with what I'm saying, you can suck a donkey's dick. Hey, I just want to let everybody know something. My Shangri today is about, I think physical violence should be in Congress. I think that we need, no, I really do think that if they have a disagreement, just like that slap, they do that slap tournament.
The slap contest.
Yeah, they should be able to go across the aisle. And my esteemed colleague, I disagree with you, and just smack the shit out of them. I've watched overseas in Parliament, they fight, they throw shoes at each other, they come in and they wrestle. I think that we need that right now. I think the Democrats and the Republicans need to get their ass kicked. And I think that we need more slaptasticness, more violence. I think we need to wake up and choose violence. Now, I know a lot of people think I'm wrong. You might even think I'm wrong. You might even think I'm wrong. But I'm telling you, if a few of these fucking Republicans in mid-sentence, when they were saying some bullshit lies, got smacked in the fucking face really hard, how long do you think that would last? It would go away forever. I'm telling you right now, I think we need violence. I think we should throw weapons in the room and lock the door. I think we should do like broken pool cues and have the sharp end, and you hand one to a fucking Republican, one to a Democrat, and go work this law out. And whoever wins, that's the law. I think that would make our country the strongest country in the world. Now, I know a lot of people could say, but what if the Republicans kill us all? Then that's the nature of the warrior, and I wouldn't be sad about it. But I still think we should have explosives outside the Congress in case they win. Then we have another congressman that didn't make it that day, and he has the button. And then, so if the Republicans win, we blow them up. If the Democrats win, we blow them up. Everything ends in death with me.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be our last show.
This is gonna be our last show.
Yeah, feds are outside, guys.
The feds, and you know what? I got something for the feds too.
Oh Lord, I got, as you were describing the scenario,
yeah.
I got lost in the vision where suddenly I saw AOC bursting into the chambers of Congress with like Mitch McConnell's head.
Yeah.
Just like, and she's just like, power to the people.
Right.
And then she like dives off a desk and
nunchucks, swords.
You have throwing stars.
Yeah, I have throwing stars. I personally have throwing stars.
Blow darts.
Yeah, they're $35, by the way, people. You can purchase them. And they're sharp as fuck.
Size. How about some size?
Some size. I'm saying that if Congress was more violent, and just like I love the fact they fight. In Japan, you see them fist fighting. I seen some guy in Parliament come over and smack the fucking wig off another dude. We need more of that. More of that. And I bet you think the Democrats wouldn't come together if Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't get, mouth stomped? If they mouth stomped this lion person, and then after that, they Jewish space lasered her ass? You don't think that wouldn't be because she thinks they exist? Stomp her out. Stomp her out. But she's got big traps. I don't know. She might be a tough one to beat.
I mean, I'd still put my money on Jasmine Crockett. Obviously, that would be the main card fight.
Taylor Greene's like an albino mountain gorilla. She is not to be.
I think the key is Jasmine.
Speed.
Crockett, if you're watching, speed kills.
Yeah.
And you can't let her grab her because she got that monkey strength. She got that monkey grip.
Yeah.
So you can't let her go. You got to move. Stay move, and then bam. Hit it, jab.
Yeah, jab.
You want to hit the soft areas, eyes, throat,
right,
and her testicles.
And animals sometimes, as soon as they get hurt, once they start bleeding, they step back.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get her in the corner, that's when you piece her up.
Mm-hmm. Shea butter on your knuckles, girl.
Sure.
Get that in there.
I think that this was a very, very effective thing, and I hope the people that watch this take what I'm saying seriously.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this administration, like if Trumpy Dumpty heard us say this right now, he'd be like, We can make money off of that. we could just
can
start a whole
film this.
arena league of political violence. Like, what? Why didn't I think of this? These guys are fucking geniuses.
Yeah.
Don't pay them for it, but they're geniuses.
Yeah.
Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. I
think it's one of the best ideas we've ever had on the show.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick with your disclaimer at the top that those were solely your views.
They were solely mine.
Yeah, and do not express the overall views of Savage AF
You're right.
collectively.
Right.
Also, if you're in the audience and you witnessed this, I might need your help in court to clarify who said what.
But look in the feed. I bet you people agree with me.
There's a lot of laughing emojis.
No, people agree with me because they know that when you do something bad, somebody slaps the shit out of you, you don't want to do bad no more. If you want to take cancer research off of little kids and you go up to Elon Musk and you choke slam him, then he thinks twice next time he tries to take money from cancer research or anything. Like you choke slam him or you body slam and then you put your knee on his throat and then you hit him with it, and you step back and then you take some hot grits, you dump them.
If you don't have grits, what should any alternatives?
McDonald's coffee.
Just fresh hash browns. just mush them into their face. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's your Shangri for today.
That's my Shangri. That's our
show for today as well.
Yeah.
Again, YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/Savage AF World. Let me turn my head.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, there you go, America. I see you.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't fuck around.
Yeah. Follow at Comedian Shang on Instagram.
Follow at Black Pedro.
You know what it is, y'all.
BLACK Pedro.
Listen, if you voted for Donald Trump, if you are part of MAGA, you are either really, really rich, really, really racist, or both. If you are not white and you're not part of MAGA and you still voted for Donald Trump, you are really, really dumb, y'all. Peace.
Choose violence.